With time running out, the parents of Abdul-Rahman Kassig want him to know that they love him and have not forgotten him. Kassig is the Hoosier being held captive today by ISIS. He changed his name from Peter to Abdul-Rahman after converting to Islam. Kassig's parents are now speaking out to the world in an interview with NBC. Eyewitness News reporter Naomi Pescovitz shares their hopes for their son.
From his earliest days, Abdul-Rahman Kassig was a doer.
We kind of agreed a little while ago, probably about 9 months, he took his first steps. 9 months and 2 days, he was running, and he has been going ever since.
His parents, Ed and Paula, say he took that attitude through childhood, from Indiana to the Middle East, where he helped Syrian refugees ripped from their homes.
He saw the need, he went for it.
He saw a need, and you go and do.
Their son fell in love with the people, the culture, changed his name, and took his faith to heart.
If that is where his journey took him, that's where he's meant to be.
He finished the conversion after the time he had been taken, and he has been devout.
The Kassigs say their son knew the dangers, the weight of his work, but had always thrived when times were hardest. He even had a contingency plan in case he were to be captured.
For over a year, we weren't allowed to divulge his name.
It's still hard at this point, but it was even harder when we could not speak about it. When we had to try to work behind the scenes to try to get some kind of a ball rolling, that was even harder.
Since his capture, Kassig's parents have had very little communication with their son or his abductors. Last week, an audio recording.
It was very difficult for me to listen to because his vitality, his spark, was not in his voice.
It was not our son's voice.
As for his captors, the contact always comes as a demand.
And the demands have always been unmeetable. And they have been so unmeetable that they had to know that when they issued those demands.
So now the Kassigs hope in some way their son hears their voices, their love.
I want him to know we are so proud of our son and everything he has done. And I want him to know that we will love him until time is ended.
He knows that this is bigger than being just about him. And we do too.
I'd love to see him again.
Naomi Pescovitz, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.